Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing okay. In today's episode we are back on the little kitchen job we started where we had to put the new boiler in and get the kitchen first fixed. We've got the kitchen sink to connect up and we've got the radiators to connect up in the roof space. I was a little bit worried about this one actually. I was laid in bed at night thinking about it, and because I'd gone back to back with my radiators and they're flow sensitive, there was always going to be one where the flow wasn't going in the correct side. So yeah, it was just one of them things. You know, I was super worried. I was like, is it going to work or isn't it going to work? But you'll have to find out in the episode whether it does or not. So yeah, thank you for watching. I won't waffle on any longer. I'm going to catch you all on the job. Back on this one, just got to get this sink piped up. I've just put a little pilot through to make sure we're bang where we need to be underneath, which we are. So we put an access panel in there, so we've just got hot and cold, wash machines, waste, outside tap. Beautiful. I need to keep everything out of the way of this access panel here, so I have to get the bend across, leave some washing machine valves down here I think, double check valve on that. That is actually our cold, that is our hot, so we've got a bit of crossing over to do it. Put a few clippies on. I'm going to use compression in the back of this cupboard because I don't want to burn anything, and we've got a bit of water dripping still. Let's just switch that all over a minute. Could press it, could use compression, do whatever you want. Cold, I'm going to have to put a couple of washing machine valves down here because we've got dishwasher, washing machine. Swing back across, pick the outside tap up and then pick it up off here somehow. We'll do something with it. Yeah, it'll be alright. Another T there, and then we'll have an elbow there. I'll solder all that up that position. So these will pick the washing machine T's up, the taps up, sorry. That should be alright, something like that anyway. Make sure it fits. that's all connected up, piped up on the hot and colds. I've just got some holes to drill here to get our hoses through, and then we've just got the waste kit to do. I'll switch these on actually. Should be alright. Probably that one. Gonna have to get an extender for that waste because it ain't gonna reach. That one's fine. That must be for that. Is that that's the wash machine? That one's the dishwasher. Let's just turn these on. So yeah, I'll have to nip and get something, but we can get the rest of the waste kit done anyway. I brought these plugs through as well, so I'm assuming that's what that's for. They've only sent me one point to connect them on as well. So I might, I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I need a double one of them. I need a double. Might be able to change that for one with a single on it or something. Just going to have to use a couple of elbows, swing that in there, and then I'll have to get an extender for this. It's not ideal, and it's just going to have to go onto there. But what else can I do? Should be alright, it looks alright. I've kept it all to the back and everything, neat as tidy as I can. So yeah, that's how it's going to go. Should be fine. We will fill that up to overflow in a second, but just make sure we've got no big leaks. Got some pressure on, hasn't it? That's just on the cold. On half. That's the boiler that we did, all in the cupboard out of the way. Looks nice, doesn't it? Well, not that you can see it anyway, but it should be alright. Say these always look a bit scrambled underneath, but there's only so much you can do. Oh, looks nice and dry. I'm going to get this rad dropped on next and the pipes connected up in the roof. I've had to go back to back with this one. My only concern is if the diverter is there, with that being my flow, it's going to be there on this one, innit? I never even thought about it. But it doesn't specifically say that has to be the flow, it just says that is where the diverter is. But normally you take the flow, I mean, what can I do? Unless I drill a hole in that diverter and try and make one to go on the other side, but we'll have to cross that bridge if it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm going to get this on the wall. They want to do away with these pipes here. Well, that radiator's got to come off. The problem I've got that being on the 22 flow and return, so I'm going to have to break up all the way across and use slip couplings, but I don't know if I'll have time to do that today. I'm going to get some air taps up in the roof as well, because there was no air taps when I filled the heating up. So yeah, we're going to get that done, get it connected up if we can. Just pondering. The diverter's in the middle anyway, so it probably won't make a lot of difference. We'll get some heat in them anyway. I can't really fill them up anyway today, because I've got to take them back off the decorating, but I might put some lever valves up in the roof just for these two radiators. so I can isolate them a bit easier. I've got a drain off tap on the other side as well. Quite like to get some heat in them, just to make sure they do work. But yeah, I'm just going to pipe them up. They've only sent 2 of them things out on this one, so I really need, well, 4 for each of the brackets. It stops them clicking. That one I had 4. As you can see, I've put them on there. This one I've only got 2. So I don't know quite where they've gone. They're definitely not here. What's it saying in the instructions about there? Is marked when installed on the right, that must always be at the bottom. Fairly to do this. Some pots, yeah. I mean, it doesn't say specifically it has to be on the flow. It just says it has to be on the bottom, which is fairly obvious anyway, because you wouldn't want it at the top, would you? Right, that's got that one hung. We're going to go up in the roof now. Sparky's just turned up with all of his gear, so hopefully I'm not going to be in his way up there. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'm hoping my pipes are beyond that insulation that's rolled up. Electrician says he's got some cables on drums up here as well. Which we haven't been up here. Where's the main flame return? Boiler's over there. Flame return. Here's my flame return I've got a T onto. So we've got to pick them up. I use some 22 T's down to 15, and then we'll put some air taps on the 15, I think. That should be easy enough. And then, with a bit of luck and bad judgment, our pipes are behind here. There's our pipes we put in earlier, or way back now, into that rad. So just need to tee them into here. So we'll get the heating drained and we'll get these connected in. Be drained. I've put all my kit up. These pipes should be drained, but we'll proceed with caution. We want to be here somewhere, don't we? I do have my folding bucket up here as well if we need it. Oh, it's a bit dark and horrible, isn't it? It's when we cut the mains or something like that. That's breathing in it. We're good. We are pressing on this. Oh, we're going to move, mate. Beautiful. Pressing just makes that life that bit easier up in a roof space. Years ago I would have soldered this, but I don't know, it's just safer in it a little bit. That one's got a bit there. You know what, I might not have drained that fully. Alright. Bit in it, not a lot. Right. Take my brush bit. I want to get everyone say, know what noise. Okay. Just cut some stubs and then we'll put some lever valves. Yeah, we're going to put some lever valves and then some T's for some air taps. Using these full bore levers on here. These are universal for central heating gas. They do send the covers for the tops, but to be honest with you, just up in a roof space. I'm not really too worried about putting the red and blue on. One like that and one like that, methinks. Gives me control of the my new circuit then, and that way if I need to take them radiators off for decorating, I can just, well, I can either turn the valves off or I can whip the whole thing off, drain it from these points, drain all the pipe work. I can't test it at the minute anyway because Sparky's got all the power off. I think he said he's changing the fuse board tomorrow. But I don't know, nothing to do with me. I don't think there's any air taps up in the roof. So when I filled up, I had to, well, I struggled to get the air out, but putting some air taps up, at least it's got half a chance of venting itself. So that's our tees made in. When I first fixed this, I did it in copper, but then I couldn't get my copper pipes through, so I had to change it to speed fit at the top. It was a right nightmare because we couldn't get into the property, and that's the extension, so I just had to feed some speed fit through. What I'm going to do is get some lats across there, get that clipped in, and then move the insulation on top. I've used 19mm lagging, and it is lagged all the way through. So all I'm going to do onto here is use 2 speed fit sockets, and then literally just join them in. Cut that lagging back a little bit, obviously, and join them in there, and then move all the insulation on top. And that gets that all connected in and done. We can get, I've just got to do away with them. Don't know if you can see me, I probably look like something's from a horror film. We've just got to get them legs done away with. That'll probably be it. I'll try and get the one done away with in the kitchen, but I might leave that other rad because I've got to break all that floor up. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'll get these connected up first. I can't test anything anyway because Sparky's got the power off. So yeah, we'll see what we can do anyway. As you can see, or probably can't see, I've moved all the insulation out from under the pipes and put them on top. It just keeps them warm. I'm leaving this bit out for a second, just because I want to get tested. So I'm leaving the lever valves. I'm going to drag all the Sparky's cables across from as well, because I'm in a nice mood today. His are over there, so I'll crawl across. I'm up here anyway, and this fuse board's going over there, so I'll just drag them over here somewhere for him. So yeah, saves him a job. He'll probably want that other drum as well, won't he? Let's grab that for him. Right, at least I can sort all the insulation out over here then as well. We've got some water in it, so we'll open these valves up and get them rads bled. I just want to make sure they work really. I can't quite reach them without falling through the roof. Sort it out, Thomas. I just fired the boiler up. We'll wait to see if these radiators come hot. I'm going to have to come back and do this one another time. I've not got time to chop that up. And I'm going to have to get some slip couplers down there. And then, yeah, but I've literally just popped it on. It probably won't be hot yet. I haven't got my thermal camera with me, but they're both working right to the top. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, they're heating all the way through. All the way through, they're getting hot. Fantastic. I've still got to come back, as I say, but happy they're working. I always put the washing machines and dishwashers on just a quick rinse, spin cycle thing, just make sure we've got no leaks. They're all filling and draining, and I just give everything a quick wipe down. Jobs are good. And thank you so much for watching. All the support is greatly appreciated. I was super happy when both them radiators heated up. As I say, I didn't think it was going to make a huge amount of difference on them ones because the diverter was in the middle, and it didn't really say in the instructions like flow and return. It just said sort of inlet at the bottom. But yeah, it's always nice when things work. I have got to go back there at some point to do away with that other radiator, and we'll have to cut the cheese out and put some slip couplers in. Well, that's a problem for another day, and I'll whip them new radiators off so they can get decorated behind as well. But I just wanted to make sure they were going to work, because there's no, you know, it's one of them things. I just like things to work. I don't want to worry about it. I like to get everything tested. But yeah, we're fine on that one. We live to fight another day. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.